Hello all, I welcome you all for the first session of economics. This is the new subject for you and I'm sure you must be very inquisitive about what this subject contains. So let me give you a brief idea about what economics is. What are the various aspects which revolves around economics? The term economics is derived from the Greek word oikonomia. Its meaning is household management. Economics is a social science that deals with the production, distribution and consumption of goods and services. There are some technical terms which you will get to know as you progress your journey through the subject. Let me make it very simple with the help of a collage. Let us start from your family. Your parents earn. The earned money is distributed for various uses as per the priority. Say how much money to be allocated for buying grocery, milk, school fees, medical expenses, amusement and so on. This is called budget. This is the another way to say how to make maximum utilization out of scarce resources or limited money. The same thing can apply at the country's level. The income earned by the government is allocated for various uses as per the priority. That is how much to be allocated for making dams, hospitals, schools, houses for the economically weaker sections and so on. So, I would say economics is related to our day-to-day life. You can't escape economics, whatever career path you take up. Be it buying as a consumer or selling as a producer, if your occupation is to produce something. As you can see it in the collage, economics is around everything possible. Going to the bank, depositing the money, withdrawing the money, and at times take loans, changing central bank policies, that is RBI, Reserve Bank of India, that makes an impact on the banking world. So, you can't go away from economics. Talking about various taxes, if you buy something, tax is added. We give income tax. We use imported products. What's the import duty? Exports, trade within the country, trade outside the country, rising prices, that is inflation, growth rate, national income, climate change, currency, industries, agriculture output, employment and on and on and on. There is no end. So you must have got some idea about it, what economics is about and what are you going to study about economics in the coming years. It's all over and everywhere. So let us move into the world of economics by starting our first chapter, a village of Palampur. Let me tell you, Palampur is a hypothetical village. The purpose of this story is to introduce some basic features about our own country through understanding village Palampur. India, an agrarian economy, where approximately 70% of the population is into farming. It is a well-developed village where majority of the people are into farming. Let us know more about the basic concepts relating to production. We have 4 factors of production. Land, labor, capital and enterprise. Production is when goods and services are produced. There are 4 requirements for the production. The first requirement is land. Land is the utmost factor of production where the production process takes place. Land is a free gift of nature. It includes soil, sunlight, water, forest, and so many. It is a passive factor of production. Unless the other factors of production work, land itself cannot produce anything. The supply of the land is fixed and definitely it is limited in nature. So we have to optimally utilize this factor of production to the maximum output. Right? As you can see it on the screen that here we have shown the characteristics of land as a factor of production. We have labor. Labor is the second requirement of production. It's of 2 kinds, skilled and unskilled. Skilled labor is a labor who is skilled in their specific area, like doctors, teachers, lawyers. And unskilled laborers are not proficient in a specific area, like construction laborers. Labor is indispensable in nature, as without this the production process cannot happen. Because it is an active factor of production, the labor has to be present at the time of production activity. Otherwise, production process cannot take place. The fourth requirement of a production process is capital. As you can see that capital basically means equipments, tools which are used in the production process. It is that part of money which is used for further production. In simple way, that part of money which is used to expand or for the production process. We have the types: physical capital, fixed capital, working capital and human capital. Physical capital. Physical, the name suggests that tools, the equipments which are used for production process. It includes fixed and working capital both. Fixed, the name suggests it is fixed for years. It's permanent in nature. Say buildings, machines are long time assets and are used for years and years to run a production unit. Working capital means the current asset of the company, like raw material, which is used once and cannot be used again. For example, yarn required by the weaver, it is used only once. Clay used by the potter. There is a difference between fixed capital and working capital. You can have a view in a tabular formation. The next factor of production is entrepreneur. An entrepreneur is a person who makes sure that all other factors of production, that is land, labor, capital, work smoothly to produce an output in a smooth manner. This is also called as human capital. So this is the recap what we have studied in this module. We have taken Palampur as a hypothetical village which reflects the characteristics of an Indian village. In order to understand a production process, we have studied in detail about the 4 factors of production: land, labor, capital, and entrepreneur. We have the assignment. The first question says, how economics is important in our day-to-day life? Give your views. How can you say that Palampur is a well-developed village? Differentiate between land and labor, skilled and unskilled labor. And the third one is physical capital and human capital, how they can be differentiated. The next and the last question says, define capital, elaborate on the types of capital. Thank you. We will be having a proper study of farming in Palampur in the next session. Have a good day.